Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick just about still being able to love. See, the narcissist want to put you in a place where you don't want to love again. Like you never want to love again, or you never want to love people again. That's not what it's about. See, you don't want to love they ass again. It's not people. You don't want to love they ass again. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a lot of narcissists here in the world, but it's not just consisted of all narcissists. It's good people out there, but you got to use your gifts and you got to use your discernment. That's what we got gifts for. But that's what the devil wants you to do. The devil wants you to stop loving, stop being a loving person, and really just isolate yourself from the world. But that ain't it, man. Use your discernment to see what people are really about, because it is genuine good people out there. But what I see is people would deal with narcissists and then come in contact with real, true, divine people and treat them like they should treat the narcissist. People would get in these toxic relationships and deal with these toxic, abusive, dysfunctional people, and then when they get out of that, when they come across divine people, come across real, genuine people, they can't tell the two. They can't tell the difference between the two, and that's part of the devil's plan. That's part of the devil's plan. That's why you got to use your discernment, because to me, people backwards to me, because people will go like pour into narcissists and toxic, abusive people, and then they'll come across a divine person, a genuine person, and they can't tell the two. They can't use their discernment to be able to tell which is which, because people would treat divine people like the narcissist. Like people would get with a narcissist and they want to give them the whole damn world. They want to give them everything. They want to be their ride or die. They want to do all of that type of stuff. But then the narcissist will take advantage of them, treat them like trash, abuse them, and then divine people will come along, and now they got all of these rules and all of this stuff. And they be like, y'all should have had all of them rules and all of that stuff with the damn narcissist. You should have had boundaries and all of that stuff with the narcissist. See, when divine people come together, they divine, so everything just gonna be built off of honesty. It's gonna be built off of trust. It's gonna be built off of it's gonna be built off of trust. It's gonna be built off of honesty, loyalty. So when divine people come together, you ain't gotta do all of that stuff that you would have to do with a toxic, dysfunctional narcissist. And that's what people don't understand. So you got to use your discernment, because everybody ain't narcissist and everybody ain't toxic and everybody ain't dysfunctional. It's still divine people out here, but you got to treat divine people. You got to be able to spot a divine person and know when a person is divine, so you could treat them as such. Because people deal with so many toxic people, then when they cross paths with a divine person, they still treating that person like they toxic. They toxic. And that's a part of healing, and that's a part of growing too. But it's just reversed, because the ride or die and the going all in, that's the stuff you could do with a divine person. You can do that with a divine person. You can go, because it's built off of a divine person that ain't got no motive, and they can come to you off top and say, hey, this is what it is. I want to build some. I want to grow some. And you could ride with that, because divine people is genuine. But you got to know when people is being divine. So a divine person will do that, and a person will be so mentally entangled in with narcissists that they wouldn't even know how to take that from a divine person. They would think a divine person was love bombing them. So you got to understand. You got to understand that's what you got your gifts, and that's what you got your discernment for. It ain't to stop, like the narcissist was to teach you boundaries and to teach you to stop people pleasing. But it's not for you to stop loving. It's not for you to stop loving. It's for you to use your discernment to see who worth pouring into, Who worth riding or dying for? Not even riding or dying. I don't even like that term because you shouldn't have to ride or die for nobody. But you know what, you get what I'm saying. Like somebody who gonna hold you down? You know, but you gotta be able to understand that everybody ain't toxic and everybody ain't dysfunctional. And you might miss running into a divine person by keeping your guards up and treating a divine person like they the narcissist and they toxic. You treat the damn narcissist like narcissists and you treat divine people like divine people. But you gotta be up on your spiritual knowledge and your intuition and your discernment to be able to tell, okay, this person is not a narcissist. This is a genuine person. Because it's the opposite. People want to pour everything that they got into these toxic, dysfunctional relationships, and then by the time they get to a divine person, they'll be like, well, you know, I'm gonna kind of hold off. Then they want to hold off or something, when in actuality, they should have held off with the damn narcissist. So it's still loving people out here. It's only 6 of us, but it's still it's still divine, loving, caring, genuine people in this world. So is it overshadowed by the narcissist? Yes, it's a lot more darkness and it's a lot more narcissist. It's 6 of us, nigga. It's 6 of us right now. It's 6. I'm trying to get the number up to 8 by Christmas. But it's 6 divine beings out there, so you better pick one. Nah, but straight up, it's still loving people out there. It's still caring people out there. And, you know, God created this earth. He didn't create an earth where he just go have an earth full of all narcissists. Like, it's never going to be just one thing. And that's what earth is. It's a mixture of a lot of different things. It's light, it's dark, it's loving people, it's assholes, it's jerks, it's caring people. That's what you got your gifts for. You got your discernment. And God will lead you to the right people because God will push you to reach out to the right people. You know what I'm saying? But don't feel like, oh, I never love again, or oh, I can't trust people and this and that. No, you can trust people and you can love again. It's about just being smart about it and using your gifts, man. Using your discernment to find out whether somebody's genuine, whether you dealing with a divine being, because a lot of times divine beings get treated like narcissists because people can't decipher the two. People don't know the difference between the two. And I get it. Niggas been ran through the mud so much by the narcissist, you just lose faith and you lose trust. But you can't lose faith and you can't lose trust, man. Because faith and trust, that's come from God, especially faith, man. You always got to have faith, you know, that things go turn around and it's just one of your season. And the people that you was mean and you was going through the things you was going through, it was just preparing you to meet your divine partner, man. That's it. It was just preparing you so you can use your discernment so you're not out here getting tricked by Jezebel. And use your intuition, but it's good people out here, man, and you just got to understand that. But when you come across good, genuine people, you got to treat them as such. You can't treat good, genuine people the same way you would treat a narcissist because it's two totally different things. But you can't be so hurt and abused that you just feel like everybody is out to get you and you could never trust people again. You could never love again. That's part of the devil plan and that's part of the narcissist plan because they don't want you to love again. They don't want you to trust again. They want you to be by your damn self, hurt for the rest of your life. That ain't what life is about. Life is about bouncing back, falling down and getting your ass back up and keeping on. For real. Life ain't about getting pushed down and you stay down. So you got to look at it like the narcissist was a bad experience, but even with it being a bad experience, you still learned the boundaries and you still learn the people pleasing. So once you remove your energy from them and get the healing, you still got your whole future to look forward to, and you still can get out and you still can meet people, and you still could find love and you still could show love because love is in you, and that's what the narcissists want to destroy. When you try to destroy somebody's light, what you ultimately trying to do is take the love out of them. That because your light is your love. And God is love. So if you could get somebody to stop loving, then you're removing them from God altogether. But don't fall for it, man. Stop loving they toxic, dysfunctional asses. That's what you do. Stop pouring into them. But use your gifts and use your discernment, because you don't want to let a good situation pass you by. Because now you got your guards up, and now you being an asshole, and now you treating divine beings like they damn narcissists when they not. Like I told you, divine beings can come together and make shit shake, because if it's two people that's on the healing journey and they putting the work in and they both divine, then ain't nobody gonna be doing all the narcissistic tactics and all of that. You know, but at the same time, it's a lot of people that like that. You know what I'm saying? And you could be a chosen one, you could be a light worker, because all chosen ones is not gonna awake and make it through the spiritual training this time. They're not, man, and that's just the gist of things. That's just how it is. Only really, to tell the truth, it's only a small percentage of people in this world is gonna even graduate through the spiritual training. A very, 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 a very small percentage, man. But when like I was just saying, some people, because the chosen people, even light workers, would deal with so many narcissists and deal with so many toxic, dysfunctional people that they kind of gravitate to that. So if they meet a divine person, they might still crave for that old toxicity, because part of you coming into your purpose and getting on your assignment is really destroying, killing the old you. The old you gotta die. And when I tell you the old you don't want to die, I'm gonna tell you that right now. The old you is gonna hold on for dear life, not to die. And that's just how it is, man. So it's gonna be a battle with the new you and the damn old you, because the old you don't want to go no damn well. The old you want to continue doing the same things, continue toxic, dysfunctional patterns, because the old you enjoyed that. And even if you didn't enjoy, you enjoyed it to a certain extent, but the new you don't want no parts of it. So the new you can't want no parts of the old you. And that's why a lot of times that will happen with divine people, because people will treat divine people like they toxic, but they still got a little craving for that toxicity. Because the narcissist is a damn poison, man. They're poison, and once you deal with them, they just poison your ass, man. They poison you, and they make you toxic and dysfunctional and codependent and all the things that you don't want to be. But it's still love out there. Your heart still work. Your heart still functioning. A lot of people hurt right now, you know, but that's just something that's going on right now. Things don't last forever, man. Things last for seasons. Things don't last forever. So y'all go heal, pull through, and then y'all will be able to get back out there. But don't never close yourself off from the world, because that's what the devil wants. That's what the narcissist want. He wants you to stop loving, stop being your real, true, happy ass self, the one that want to go outside and sing and skip and shit. Go do it. Go do it, man. Go be you, unapologetically. Go be you. Third eye in the sky.